Are you ready for the GG? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to week 7, game 2 of the GG League. Joining me tonight as my co-host, we have the Grim Reaper, Grim Shanky. Hi, Grim. Welcome in.
Hey, how's it going? This should be an
Not too bad.
exciting game.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be another exciting one as our players descend once again into the prehistoric world of Dino World, trying to avoid getting blitz locked as they try to maneuver and take bounties, trying to get that world domination in progressive cards. Speaking of our players, let's find out who is going to be battling it out tonight. Playing in white, we have the dragon, Cecil Dogan. Playing in green, the zombie lord, XE Dude 96. Playing in orange, we have the Angry Brit, Raging Dino. Our purple player is the Fix, Pentix. Playing in black, we have the Stinger, Hudson Hornets. And finally, rounding out the roster, we have the Bart of War. Playing in yellow, Bart. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. This is Blitzlock on Dino World. How Blitzlock works: every 5th round, the player with the lowest territory count will be locked in place for the lowest remaining placement points. So keep an eye on those territory counts for our players. As we head into the early game, players will be trying to maintain territory counts, knock each other down, and we'll see who gets locked on that 5th round. All the while trying to navigate a World Dom progressive game, trying to line up for bounties and avoid dying at the same time. Here we go into round 1. Our green player, first in turn order.
Chad with the unlucky spawn in first position.
Yeah, and once again, we need to ask Grim, Bono. Oh no, Bono.
I don't think anyone has a good line for a Bono, unless Chad wanted to get really greedy in the bottom middle there. Southern fake Africa.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a rolling of a 4 turn 1. Or do you mean the one just above it where the green 7 is?
Where the green 7 is, yeah. That's Thundering Plains. I love the names of the continents on this map. Instead of just calling them North America, South America, they all have very whimsical names.
Yeah, probably in keeping
In
with
fact, I think we should
prehistoric
adopt
theme.
Frozen Wastes. Sorry, I think go ahead. I'm just gonna say something stupid.
No, by all means, say something stupid. It's all good.
I think we should adopt the name of Antarctica on this map in real life, the Frozen Wastes. A much more descriptive name.
Sure, why not? By all means, Grim, you refer to Antarctica by the name Frozen Wastes. But to be quite honest, Antarctica doesn't really come up in conversation much for me. It's a little bit out of the way, to be honest. But yes, maybe we should all be a bit more whimsical in our naming conventions when it comes to countries. What would you call Britain as a whimsical name, Grim?
Britain.
Camelot.
I know when the sea levels were different, that whole area was called Doggerland, wasn't it? Which I do appreciate that name.
Okay, let's change subject before it goes to places we don't want to go. Is there a whimsical name for America, or is it just too new? Like just like a bit of a baby nation, right?
Compared
to everyone else.
Yeah, it's Doggerland Jr. I'm gonna have to Google what is inappropriate about Dogger. That's the name of
don't Google it.
Area.
Don't Google it.
Oh God!
Save
Save
yourself some sanity. Okay, we're coming to the end of round 1. Our players are playing it pretty standard for a World Dom progressive game, where you try and get your stacks in various positions around the board, making yourself difficult to kill, whilst also trying to get some lines on the person you would like to kill. And in a well-done progressive game, that tends to be the person after you in turn order. So green probably wants to line up on yellow or orange, yellow on orange or black, and so on and so forth. Okay, we're heading into round 2.
I just want to take
This
a
group
moment to.
is playing it a little bit quicker than your group did last night, Grim. Like it took you guys a full 5 minutes to get through round 1. These guys are a lot quicker.
Yeah, I think I took a lot of that time just being in the last position, trying to avoid having to waste all my troops to not get last.
Twitch chat is
I
all
just
for
want
the
to
Doggerland.
take a moment to appreciate the aesthetic beauty of Cecil Dogan's position, the white player. He is almost perfectly symmetrically spread out in 5 positions
Yeah,
on
it does.
all
It does
corners in
look
the center.
satisfying. It does look satisfying.
You dream of getting positions like that in Prague.
They are on 2 chokes on the left-hand side though, so not perfect positioning. They will get smashed potentially as someone tries to take a kill if they can't shift those stacks around a little bit. But yeah, the symmetry of it is very satisfying to my eye and my perception, definitely.
And he's got that kill guard spot in the frozen wastes that's going to make him confidently not set on 4.
Okay, our orange player Raging Dino taking a long time to take their turn there as they weigh up the options. As a reminder, we need to keep an eye on the territory counts for each player. That is these numbers here with the little map location icon, and the number next to it is the amount of territories that that player currently holds. Above it, if you didn't know, the little troop symbol, that's the total troop count for the players. And this is blitz lock. So when we get to round 5, the player with the lowest amount of territories at the end of round 5 will be locked into the lowest placement points. So do you think we're going to see these players act a bit earlier on that compared to your game last night, Grim, and trying to split stacks and hold extra territories? You guys kind of
I
left
did
it till
notice.
round 4 last time.
No, some players were doing it the entire time. Um, so I think these threes are going to probably. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, and
That's
just as we
interesting.
say it, just as we ask the question, Cecil Dogan starts to do just that. You see them
It's
splitting the
interesting
3
that he
there
would do it
to
in the
maintain
last position
territories.
because he's the one who has the power anyway. But
Yeah, but in this
I
kind of
did.
choked up board, as we saw with your game last night, Grim, if you don't do it soon enough, you can kind of get choked out because it becomes way too expensive, even for the lower down in turn order people to try and regain those territories later. So I think
Yeah,
getting an early jump on it is a good play.
and I think if if the players who are playing right now are like me, they're probably looking at Pentix and Bart having 5 and 6 territories respectively, and already thinking, "Oh, how can we keep it that way?"
Yeah, well, there is some wisdom in that. We do tend to see people kind of try to kick the players while they're down, and it is a legit strategy, unfortunately, because they can potentially do less damage in retaliation to you if they are weaker.
Oh, I just noticed the black player had split troops on the last turn up in the top left, preventing
Yeah,
cards from being taken over there.
they did. Keep an eye on those territory counts, guys. This is round 3, by the way. Need to keep that round counter going. Yes, yellow player and purple player currently on 5 territories apiece. They are the short stacks in terms of territories at the moment as we head into round 4.
So one thing that was weighing on my mind as the last player is ensuring that you don't get last place, while also you have to take into account the general prog positioning, like not being killable, not hitting too many things to weaken yourself to be a target later, and it's a
Yeah,
tough
it's a
thing to
lot to
balance.
juggle. It's a tough thing to juggle and balance in this first 5 rounds for sure. And that
So
is what
Chad
the
needs
game
cards
mode
next turn.
is all about. Because conversely, in a World Dom Prog, it's kind of boring to start and then all the action takes place at the end. Whereas with Blitz Lock or Speed Blitz, all the action happens in the first 5 rounds. And this game mode is an attempt to mash those two theories, those two principles together to hopefully get best of both worlds. Okay, yellow's feeling a bit stuck here. They do have a card top right, but they're thinking how can they secure an extra territory, I think.
I would
So they,
consider hitting both of those ones, or maybe even all three. Yep, that's what he's doing.
yeah, and splits at the top.
Oh,
Purple is in a tough spot now.
that really does kind of screw Pentix over a little bit.
It does. Does Pentix hit yellow?
I think he should. I think he should be. Oh well,
I think he might.
unfortunately,
I
we're.
think he might wait until round 5 because he does have the benefit of going after yellow.
That's true. I think he should be. If I was purple, I would be in alliance chat with Cecil right now, trying to beg for a. Does does Cecil even see yellow anywhere? Not really, except for the 5. I doubt he's going to want to hit a 5. Oh no, he can.
No,
Cecil
he
can
can
take
get
a
the
territory
6.
off of Bard
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
top.
top at the top
Yeah.
center. And speaking of
So I would.
whites, speaking of Cecil, our white player, they have very, very expertly maintained an extra territory for themselves down at this bottom left. Look, moving this stack across, splitting and then moving across, gained them 2 extra territories, not just the 1. Very well played. Okay, so everyone on 7 territories for the first 4 turns so far, apart from our purple player, Pentix. Pentix is going to feeling a bit pressured right now. They need to do something before they get fully bullied out here. No, they need to leave that a 3, I think. Oh, they come back. Are they
Mm,
resigning themselves to getting blitz locked here?
I think he's considering hitting Chad's stack in fake India next turn. He's got a lot of troops pointed at it.
Yeah, I think he's got the 2 8s now on that right hand side. He can hit uh, 2 stacks if need be to regain some territories on the next. This is round 5. This is the blitz lock round. So this is the round that we're going to see a little bit of action. Who is your money on
You know,
getting blitz locked here, Grim, as things currently stand?
it's going to be hard for Pentix to come back from having only 4 territories. I don't think he's trapped. I think he has ways out, but he's gonna weaken himself a lot if he wants to get not last. And he can hit 2 of Chad's territories. So Chad, if I'm Chad, I would want to be looking at taking more than 1 card right now. But where does Chad even get a card? I think. Oh, he's already taken his turn.
Yeah, his
Um.
turn's come and gone.
So I think Pentix will hit Chad if he needs to.
Oh, yellow. Was that a miss fortify there from yellow? Only sending 1 from the 3 across, but they give Pentix the territory
Chad,
up there for free. Pentix can regain the territory counts here just by hitting 1s at the moment.
who did Chad just say hit my territory if you need to? Why would he say that?
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch who he was in alliance chats with there, but yeah, he did tell someone to hit the territory if they need to. Maybe it was orange.
Orange, I don't think is in as much danger. Now, for the people watching at home, if he takes Chad's 1, which I think he's likely to do, they'll both be on 6 territories. But Raging Dino, the orange player, has 1 more troop than Chad does, so he would get the tiebreaker on that if it came down to the 2 of them. Oh
Yeah,
no, he has 7 territories. I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, he will lose the one though to purple. Purple's going to hit the yellow one at the top right and the orange one at the top right at least, taking him back up to 6. So we're going to have 3 players on 6 territories, and then it will come down to 2 troop counts as the deciding factor. And
So
that would see
Pentix,
a green player
I think
be
Pentix hits 2 yellow
blitz-locked.
territories here.
I think they're going to hit the orange one and the yellow one, top right. That's the easiest option, makes the fewest enemies. And now we see 3 players go to 6, 4 players even go to 6 territories. Yellow, I didn't notice. Yellow has just been relegated into the blitz lock position here. It all comes down to what Cecil Dogan, our white player, decides to do. They have a black one to hit in the top center and in the center of the board.
Oh, poor Bart.
Yeah, to be honest, I did not see that coming. That came out of nowhere. That just goes to show how complex this early game can be as we head into round
Yeah,
6.
good on Pentix for wriggling out of that.
As
So
Bart, our yellow
now,
player, is blitz locked into 6th place.
so the way the troops are currently stacked, Bart has halfway decent lines on Dino. It's going to be difficult to get the 5 and the 3 on the left. He's going to have to do some jujitsu. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy if I was in Bart's position right now. This is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, so we've just cleared round 5, which was the first blitz lock hurdle. We now transition into a more traditional World Dom progressive game. Unfortunately for our yellow player Bart, they have been blitz locked into 6th place, but they do stay in the game and they do continue to play for bounties. They still can get points by killing other players, still all to play for them. And as we continue in this more traditional progressive World Dom game, it all now comes down to card luck, turn order luck, but more importantly, how well have these players lined up their stacks for potential kills? So me and Grim are going to be looking more closely into kill lines for these various players as we head towards the next round when the trades on 4 start coming in. We might even see some cheeky trades on 3 next round as well. So green should be
Oh,
trying to kill
Dino,
yellow. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say Dino's move there just made it Bart's lines on him a little bit easier. Nah, I think he has to get through too much material in fake Africa to get to that
So
7 on the bottom.
you kind of like Bart's lines on Dino at the moment.
I I I think that he has potential, but I'm trying to think about this game from Bart's seat because that's kind of the most exciting. When you've already got last and you need bounties, you're the most desperate. He's got to somehow get that 7 pointed at Dino's 7, and then he has halfway decent lines. He's got to do some split action over in the left too. Carter's lines on Bart are pretty difficult. I'm sorry, remind me who the black player is?
Black is Hudson Hornet, the Stinger.
Ah, Hudson, okay.
Orange on
Hudson
black
is in the
looks good, says
fewest.
Twitch chat. Orange on black looks good, apparently. Raging Dino on Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson's in the fewest positions. He's not in the right side at all, or the bottom. Yeah, Dino has great lines on.
Okay, no trade on 3 for green. Does Bart have a cheeky trade on 3 here? Do they go for a kill if they do?
It does have a trade on 4. Yeah, that's true. Once you've been blitz locked, you can go for the Hail Mary kill, even if it
You
doesn't
can,
set you in turn.
yeah,
You're not really
you just
risking
want to
much.
grab, the points. That is true. You do not want to be coming away from this game with 0 points, which is the case, unfortunately, at the moment. If things remain unchanged for yellow, yellow player Bart, currently locked into 6th place for 0 points, but they can still get points by killing people. Hudson has the big stack, says Woj in Twitch chat. Big 17 black stack there in the top center. No trade on 3 coming through yet. We're about halfway through the timer. 20 minutes remaining on the clock for these players to try and grab some kills and play for the win. Oh, black guarding yellow there in the top center. Did you see that, Grim? Carter was not happy about it.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I think that's a bit of playing with fire if you're Hudson Hornet, to be honest, because I think the closest Bart has to any lines are on him. I don't think it's possible for him to get it with the on this set, but if he stays
Well,
alive long enough, he might be able to get it.
here comes the trade in. 20 trade comes in for Carter, our green player. Do they go for a kill here? It's probably
Yeah, I
not
don't
enough
think he goes.
troops. Yeah, typically first in turn order just doesn't get enough troops on this round of trades. Again, showing their dissatisfaction. Yellow trades in, gets the 25 trade.
It doesn't look like a kill. Is this no set on 4 for Dino,
Oh no, do
or
we
is he
see a
just
no set on 4?
who's gonna fail his kill?
I don't think. Oh, they
Oh,
were
there it is.
teasing us. They do have the trades. They were teasing us. Maybe checking their own lines before they trade in. Do they have lines on black here? Not really. They'd have to hit through that purple 8. They decide not to go for it. They just whack it all down in a safety stack. Okay. Trade on 4 comes in for black as well.
Yeah, and I don't see black getting to that 12 in Australia.
Yeah, it's tough. They'd have to go through a green 12 to get it. So I don't think we're going to see any kills come down
This is a
just
bricked
yet.
up board.
It is. And everyone is having the trades. We haven't seen a no trade on 4 yet, which is great to see. We get to see these players really try to work this puzzle out. $40 trade comes in for Pentix, our purple player.
Man, I gotta say, it must feel nice to play this map with 5 positions. I'm jealous. I think I was down to 3 by the first turn for the whole
Yeah,
game.
you got hit hard early in the early game last night, and if you didn't catch that game, guys, make sure to go check it out on YouTube. That is GG League Week 7 Game 1. Where Grimshanky actually managed to double their points for the tournament. So yeah, not a bad showing for Grim.
I'll take it. We take those.
Everybody
And yeah,
has the
Cecil's
trade. I haven't seen that in a while. It's very refreshing where we don't see someone just get screwed over by the card. Bad luck.
position is just still so good. And now it is helpful to remember that a second round of Blitzlock is coming up. And there
Yeah,
were no kills on the second trade in.
this is the round, isn't it? Or is it the next round?
It's the
Have I
next round, I
miscounted
think.
the rounds? Okay.
I think this is round 9.
Lucky set on 3, says Form. Well, yeah, trade on 3 will be good enough next round if someone has it. We'll probably see a couple of kills come down then. 50 minutes remaining on the clock, so the time is ticking down. You think this is round 10, Form? Yeah, I thought it was round 10 as well. No, it's round 9. We're proven wrong. Grim's right. Grim's a better counter than us.
That
Basic
makes up
counting
for
skills.
my bad math earlier.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Round 10. Second Blitzlock round.
Chad gonna take some territories? Nope. That's risky. There's some ones to hit. You don't want to do
Pen
that in the first position. You kind of have to.
Pentix. Pentix is still sitting on 4 territories. And they're going to struggle this time to try and recoup those.
They got 2 ones to hit if Bart doesn't stop them, and they have a bigger stack in there. Also, Bart has no incentive to block up anybody. So Pentix should easily be able to get to 6 territories.
Yeah, I think Raging Dino is seeing here that Purple can blitz lock Raging Dino here just by hitting ones. There's not really a
Yep.
way for Dino to get out of it unless they start hitting stacks over on the left-hand side right now.
Yeah, Dino could feed the black player. Hopefully to himself.
The time's running down. They need to make a decision.
No one
Did they
wants to
just
do that to
accept the
Hudson
lock?
Hornet,
Oh,
though.
the trade on
They
3, but they've
trade
used all
in,
their
and now
time.
if Pentix gets to 16 territories, it's not going to
Oh,
matter. That was a
we
brilliant
see
play.
this. Yeah, we see the slam on black. Just as we were saying, they needed
So
to hit some stacks on the left. Otherwise, they're getting blitzed.
So
And another
Pentix,
straight up 3 comes in for Black. Black, are we going to see the retaliation? It's all going on this round, guys.
oh yeah,
It's all kicking off.
that 7 is a dead man.
Yeah, that 7 is a goner.
And now if you're Pentix, you're thinking, oh no, Pentix has the world of ones to hit.
He does. He does. He can get up to 7, no problem, in that top right. Okay, that's enough. They can probably stop there. They don't need any more, even if they tied for territories with orange.
Nah, they just want to make sure.
Yeah,
That's
they're just
admirable.
making sure. Okay, that's going to mean Raging Dino is going to be locked in place. Unless Pentix, for some unknown reason, decides to just take the Blitz lock here. If they have a trade on 3, they should probably be looking at a potential bounty as well, because the troops you're getting from these trades now, you can probably take a bounty and still survive at this stage.
Poor Dino. It didn't work.
Yeah, Dino is going to be Blitz locked, unless something crazy happens here from Cecil Dogan, our white player.
There's no world where Pentix can get the Cecil kill, is there?
No, there's the round, and that is going to mean that Raging Dino is locked into 5th place.
That's going to also mean Grim Shanky is locked into last place again.
Because Pentix gets a point at least, 2 points at least.
Gets 2 points at least. Yep.
You got to think positively, Grim. Okay, how is this
I
game
am
going to play
thinking
out now,
positively.
guys? Twitch chat, get your predictions in the chat. Who's going to kill who as we come down to 10 minutes remaining on the clock? This has been a really interesting, strategic, spicy game of Blitzlock on Dino World so far. 10 minutes remaining for these players to try and grab some more points. Okay, yellow blocks the possibility of a purple feed, potentially. Tough position still. Very choky board. Not easy to get any kills here. But surely Pentix is going to have a trade on 4. Can they get the kill on white, do we think? Is it going to be enough troops? They don't need to add anything to the top left. But white's just too well spread out. They just got that perfect position, as you were saying, Grim.
Yeah, it's really that central position that's the hardest for Pentix to get to, unless he hits through a
Yeah,
lot of black.
puts down a
It
69
looks like he's
stack.
thinking about it. It looks like he's thinking about it. No, he doesn't have enough there to get all the way to that 20 stack on the left. But oh man, he was thinking about it.
Does white not have the trade? They do have the trade. Okay, we haven't seen a no trade on 4 this entire game. This is really good to see. We're getting to see the full skill and foresight of these players come through here.
Now Cecil's just got lines on everybody.
187 total troops. They could just grab
It's
a bounty here.
probably
They know the time is running down.
it's probably easiest for him to go after Bart. I think that's what he's thinking. We'll see if he moves that 57 stack to the right.
Yeah, and that'll be a clear sign that they're going for the yellow kill. Green says attack my
Yeah, he
totem.
wants to kill
Yeah,
Bart.
he lines up on Bart's. Bart's days are numbered at this point, unless someone blocks the kill somehow. Okay, green gets out of the way even for that 30 stack at the bottom to get to the yellow 15.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, is there a
He
way
knows
for
what's
Bart
up.
to get out of this? Can we see a way out here for Bart? It doesn't look like it. It's too clogged up. I just don't think anyone
Uh,
can block it. Maybe the 10 in the top right, and then purple could go around the other side. Well, they didn't do
maybe.
it. They didn't do it.
But Pentix can get a whole extra point letting Bart die. When you're this low on the totem pole, it's
That
tempting to
is
just
true.
watch the world burn.
Okay, here's Pentix's turn. And I think this is just a guaranteed kill here, right? I think Cecil just goes for
Yeah,
it. It's going to trade them in.
yeah.
Yeah, so Cecil
Yeah, that's
Dogan
very
is
well.
going to
That's
get the
pretty
first
bad
bounty of the game,
dice. There, he makes up for it a little bit with that one.
as Bart was already locked into sixth.
Oh, he got excellent dice on the last two rolls, so that made up for it. He lost. He went net negative on a few of those stacks, but
Yeah,
what did
and
he just lost like a
you were
13 on a 20 or
suggesting
something.
letting them die would net the other players extra points. Not actually the case because Bart was bliss locked into sixth.
That's true. There's a
But a
lot to think about
bounty,
in this mode.
yeah, there is. Cecil Dogan takes the first bounty of the game, trades in turn, and is pretty even on troops as we see the timer ticking down to 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes for these players to try and grab some points. This is the point where we usually see it go a bit crazy. Hello, Zango, welcome in. This is when the bounty grab should start coming in. If you've got a trade on 3, trade it in and go for a kill. This is the moment. Time is ticking down. If you're Raging Dino, you do not want to be running the clock down. You are locked into 5th place.
Chad's sitting there with a set, so angry.
Yeah, he wants. Oh, the time is ticking down. I think this is a trying to deny the other players opportunity to get more points over Dino. So again, no wrong way or right way to play it really.
Oh,
Everyone has their
here
own
comes a
style.
random kill.
Trade on
Here comes
3
a
from
random kill from
black.
Hudson.
This is what I was talking about. If you've got a trade on 3, get it in there. Get your bounty. Okay, who are they going for? Someone on 4 cards would be the optimal.
Going for Pentix? He'd have to go through a lot of white troops.
Okay, we see Carter trying to
Or a few
barter.
green troops.
Yeah, Carter's trying to get in those alliance charts and barter for a Fed bounty potentially. As this
He's got
time
to hurry
is
up.
ticking down. Yeah, the time is ticking down. They need to get a move on. They don't go for the kill. They had a trade on 3 and they don't use it to try and grab a bounty.
I don't think they're going to get another turn.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a missed opportunity, I think. I mean, it's not an easy needle to try and thread by any means. Very clogged up board, difficult to read in 60 seconds. But yeah, they could have gone for a bounty there, our black player, and they did not do so.
I think that was maybe a hopeful feed. I think Pentix was hoping that feed Cecil. I don't see it. How much time do we have left? We got to be under 2 now, right?
3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes on the clock. Attack purple, says black to green. Green gives the thumbs up. We're potentially seeing a Fed kill here. It does benefit the green player as it will give them an extra placement point to do so.
I don't think he needs to feed it. I think he has it.
Yeah, he might just even go for it himself as we see the trade on 4. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Hello, Bart. Welcome
Oh,
into the Twitch chat.
he's taking the
Yeah,
orange
yeah.
kill.
Tough game for you, for sure. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
He's going through everything.
16
He's
on
gonna hit
13.
everybody. He might get 2 bounties out of this if he goes fast enough.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, he needs to hurry up, though. He's got about
This is
15
the moment of
seconds
truth.
left on that clock. Oh, needs good dice. Oh, is it enough? Oh, this is so close. He could be denied here. Oh, no, he
Oh
fails
no.
it. Painful. That was a very close roll to leave it down to. But he went for
Oh,
it.
you hate to see it.
Doesn't get it. Does Raging Dino have the trade on 4?
No, he just runs out
They
the clock.
do. They do have the trade on 4. He should go for the kill here.
Or does he get the kill? He can
He
get the
should go
kill.
for it. No, Carter's kill guarded. Bottom right. I just saw it at the last second.
It's only a
Can't
30.
actually. Yeah, but
It's
with
only a
everything else he has
30.
to get, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. There's a 43 in there.
Yeah, there's tons of
Yeah,
roadblocks.
that's
He just
sad.
can't get it. As we're coming down to 1 minute remaining on the clock, is Carter actually going to survive?
Nah, make him die.
He
Make
can
him
get
die,
it.
Dino.
1 minute remaining.
Just cause. Oh
End your turn,
no!
Dino. Oh no. You need to end your turn, Dino, if you want him to die, so someone else can get it. He's running
I
down the
think he should have.
clock. 40
I
seconds.
think he should have
45
fed
seconds
Cecil.
remaining.
Someone needs to kill Cecil to kill Chad.
45 seconds remaining. Here we go.
Oh, he's
It's going
gonna
to be a
get it.
mad rush.
He's gonna get it.
It's going to be a mad rush.
Splits off a whole 17.
Oh,
He's gonna get all the
he
kills
might
here.
gets the purple
There's
kill.
one.
Pentix goes down into 4th as Hudson Hornet gets a bounty. Gets his turn timer reset. Trades in turn. Grabs the Carter kill. Carter finishing in 3rd. And another bounty on the board in the
Does he
last
have
minute
enough
for
time for
Hudson
the
Hornet.
Cecil kill?
7 seconds remaining. It's going to come down
Does
to
he
the
have enough
wire.
time?
He hasn't placed the troops correctly. He just ends the turn, and that is game as the time runs down. Well played to
Oh,
our
that was
players.
exciting.
What an explosive finish to this game of Blitzlock on Dino World, where Hudson Hornet's Stinger was proved to be just sharp enough. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A crazy explosive finish to week 7, game 2 of the GG League. We will be heading into an after game discussion with our players where we will get to ask our players why they did certain moves, what they thought of the game in general, and put questions from our Twitch chat to them. If you're watching this back on YouTube, make sure to come and follow us on Twitch. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube as well. And if you do follow us on Twitch, you'll get notified the next time we go live, and you can participate too in one of those after game discussions with the players. Let us know what you thought of this game and down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.